Yeah, it's Ryan Martin from Revive. Just wanted to shoot this video as a little follow-up to my post about the three most vital nutrients to avoid the flu, and that was vitamin D, and yet even more vitamin D. Now, as you may have noticed, absolutely everyone is ill. Sore throat, sniffles, blocked noses, blocked up, headaches, taking time off work. It's literally everyone I know is ill, apart from a few of us who are not. Now, what can you do to avoid the flu or being sick? The reason why, especially after Christmas, everyone's ill, they've just spent a better part of a month eating and drinking a lot of rubbish. Obviously, alcohol poisons the body. Highly processed foods, refined foods that are high in refined sugar as well. All the things that could deplete the immune system. I mean, sugar, 100 grams of sugar that knocks out the immune system for like 6 hours plus, depending on who you are. And all these things just deplete the immune system. So when a virus or a bug comes around, boom, it comes in. And also on top of that, it's completely dark outside at 4 o'clock, but 4 o'clock means, and there's just no sun. It's freezing cold, and these things are when parasites and bugs just come to the surface. You can get away with murder in the sun. Probably any of you have gone away on holiday and probably had a drink for every single day for a couple of weeks. You never get ill. The sun is phenomenal for your health. It boosts your immune system. It's not saying go and get burnt in it. You get slightly pink in it, and you come out and you can put natural sunblocks on if you want, or I don't. 20 minutes, then in the shade, etc. Cover your face up. I've done videos on this, done posting this before, but that's the main thing. Get a nice shade of pink, just slight pink, and come out of it. And if you want, you can use natural sunblocks. And there's lots on there. If you go to the Revive Yourself website, reviveyourself.co, click on the shop underneath the Evolution Organics part. There's a Macola, there's a sunscreen, there's a few others as well. But that's the one thing. So what can you do to boost your immune system? If you can't get away and get in the sun, the next best thing is, in my opinion, safe tanning bed. Now, what is a safe tanning bed? Tanning beds get a lot of bad press, and rightly so for the majority of them. Most of them are high-powered UVA machines with magnetic ballast, which emits a lot of electromagnetic frequencies at a frequency that can damage the body. What you're looking for is a safe tanning bed, which is a low-powered, low-pressured UVB, lights that use an electronic ballast. So low-powered, low-pressured UVB lights that use electronic ballast. And you only want to use it nutritionally for like 6 minutes to start, maybe 4 to 6 minutes. Then maybe if you get if you're a bit darker, maybe my sort of skin, you go about 8. And if you're a bit darker, the darker you are, the longer you need. But this is for nutritional benefits. Dr. Macola had these out for ages, but then the FDA wackos that they do, that he was costing them millions with their synthetic vitamin D, etc. So they did a whole campaign to try and get rid of him, even though he was selling the sunbeds and he still promotes them, safe tanning beds, and a lot of people do it. For countries that don't get the UVB, the full spectrum light, the light, both dark light at night when you're asleep, is huge for your immune system. You want to be sleeping in a bat cave, completely pitch black, and then you want to get natural sunlight in the day, and if you can, get out in the sun. Phenomenal. The immune system lives just under your skin, it stimulates that. And vitamin D isn't actually a vitamin, it's actually a hormone. And we get the right amount of vitamin D. If I said the post the other day, it's 3 to 5 times more effective than any vaccine you can talk about, and they don't come with carbolic acid and antifreeze and MSG and mercury and aluminium and aborted fetal cells and other things that can just cause you big problems in your health. So that's what you have to go and do your research on this. Don't trust my word for it. Go and do the research into safe tanning beds, and you have to look up your local tanning bed and ask them what units they've got. But I've been doing 6 to 8 minutes every week, once a week, every week for the last 3 to 4 years, and I haven't been ill yet. And even when I feel something coming on, if I have been taking a mick a bit too much, boom, that knocks it out. Other things you can take as well that help you knock it out will be things such as grapefruit seed extract. You can get that. Other things like olive or oregano. These are things that you should keep in your cupboard and use them as and when you need them. If and when you need them. If you feel yourself being a bit run down, don't use them all the time because they take away their potency. Things like garlic. You can get fermented garlic from Macola, so that on our site as well. Or Terra Nova do a good one. You can use that. Garlic's a phenomenal natural antibiotic, and it just attacks the negative bacteria and leaves the positive or the bad bacteria and leaves the good guys alone and proliferates. Olive oregano as well. A few drops of that in your water, or you can put that in a bath. Be very careful with that. You get quality olive oregano, can be very, very strong, so be careful with that. Obviously, vitamin C as well. You can mega dose of vitamin C as well. There's no toxic amount of vitamin C. People talk about vaccines and polio and all sorts, and people don't realise Dr. Klenner, I think it was in 1948, knocked out 60 out of 60 cases of polio with vitamin C. 60 out of 60 cases of polio. That was in 1948, and that was with a poor form of vitamin C as well. There's no toxic amount. If you want to talk about vitamin D as well, I've got a great podcast with Dr. Hollick about that, the world's leading authority on vitamin D, and also vitamin C. I've got a great podcast with Dr. Thomas Levy all about that. He's one of the world's leading authorities on vitamin C too. Other things you can take, if you want to build your immune system anyway, stay away from processed sugar, stay away from alcohol, stay away from things like caffeine, all things that affect the immune system, affect the central nervous system. Stay away from processed foods, refined foods, bread, wheat, gluten, what Paul Chek calls the four white devils, processed sugar, pasteurized dairy, refined table salt, and what's the other one? Wheat or white flour. So you stay away from them. It's going to go a long way to keeping you healthy. The other thing, obviously, if you can get a greens drink in a day, phenomenal. And you've got your teas like your Palo d'Arco, Quadrupedra, Cat's Claw. These are all immune boosting teas. And obviously you've got essential nutrients like your magnesium, zinc, selenium, etc. They're all going to help. And a probiotic. Or if not, we've got a phenomenal product on our site from Restore, which is a gut healing product from Dr. Zach Bush. Phenomenal product. And all these things are going to go towards boosting your immune system. You've got dandelion root coffee, or just dandelion root. Things like milk thistle for your liver. You're going to boost your liver, which is going to be phenomenal for your health. It can get rid of toxins, especially if you've got a conjugated liver. It's going to really help. And all these things are going to help. And I could go on about a million different products, but staying away from refined sugar and getting some sunlight or full spectrum sunlight is going to be top. If you're going to take a vitamin D product, we sell Suntrex on our site. It's from the Global Healing Centre. It's phenomenal. Once again, you will be taking around about 5,000 IUs a day, if you can. It's going to really help. But that would be my last resort. It would be the sun, and it would be safe tan in bed. Then it would be Suntrex. And these safe tan beds are very low power. They're not going to burn you. You do not want to burn. We're not here to damage your skin. But they've even shown countries that are around the sun a lot more. The countries that get skin cancer are the ones that have no sun. The ones that are the people that are out in the sun all the time. The countries like Australia and Cyprus and things like that, they've got very low levels of skin cancer. It's the countries that have no sun, like Norway, have high levels of skin cancer. And the sun or the UV lights are just phenomenal for a million and one things for your health. Especially when it comes to boosting the immune system, keeping the flu away, keeping the viruses away and parasites. They just knock things out straight away. Just knocks out viruses, knocks out parasites. So hope that helps, guys, okay? Things that you can do. Other things, obviously, getting an infrared sauna. Things you can do outside getting an infrared sauna. Making sure you get your exercise, breathing. Things like Qigong, Tai Chi are going to help. All these things, going for a nice walk, keeping active. Social life as well, going and doing things you love. It's going to really impact your mental, emotional state. All these things, yeah, and keeping hydrated, obviously. And obviously the other thing that's all free, sleep, making sure you get 7 to 8 hours a night. You can be chucking all these herbs down, but unless you're getting enough sleep, then your immune system will never realise its potential, and it'll be like a dog chasing its tail. So make sure you get sleep. And the best thing about sleep is it's free. And if you can bear them, another thing that will stimulate the immune system will be cold showers. And once again, they're free. They stimulate the auxiliary nervous system. They increase your sex drive. They increase fat burning. They're great for mental clarity, and they boost your immune system, amongst other other health benefits, and they're free as well. And so they're my little tips for the flu season. I'll put up my old article too about the flu's not getting stronger, we're getting weaker. There's always things I do, so I'll put that up as well. But hope this helps, guys and girls. Otherwise, if you are looking for any help and you have had a chronic issue, or you get ill a lot all the time, and you're looking for someone to help you, then the best way to get in contact with me is to give me an email at ryan@reviveyourself.co, or you can send me an inbox on here if you're listening to this on Facebook. Not a problem. Otherwise, yeah, lots going on, lots of podcasts will be coming out soon. We're doing more and more content for you. Anyway, I hope this helps. If it has helped you, like it, share it so other people can have a listen, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, have a great day. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.